My name is Sarah Greenhalgh. I'm the Operations Director for a company called GlycoScoreDx. We were spun out of Newcastle University to translate over 10 years of academic research in the area of prostate cancer. We have a diagnostic that can support early diagnosis of clinically significant prostate cancer using a unique patented combination of 3 biomarkers. We use an industry standard ELISA platform, making it really easy for labs to adopt throughout the world. The main thing for us is we're about to embark in anger, I think we describe it as, on a fundraising journey. So us, it was really useful to help get our story clear, to focus the story. Support in preparing the pitch deck was really valuable. Just getting different viewpoints on how people perceive what we're trying to say and how we're telling our story, and then the support to kind of evolve that and develop it and just make the story clearer and better, and the pitch deck to convey the correct information and the correct level of information. So I think that was what was the most valuable bit that I got from it, just how to really tell the story effectively. And you know, all the tips that we already know about, you know, being mindful of your audience and who you're trying to speak to, but just, you know, reminding me and reminding us as a company, and, you know, helping us really clarify that story. I think for me, it was really interesting listening to other people tell their story and evolve their story. So there were definitely people that were, and the way that we engage with different types of pitches as well, the storytelling element really came across. I'd heard it talked about, but I'd never really seen it evolve in practice actually. And it was really interesting seeing other companies at a similar stage, some of whose technology I'd known because I'd come across them previously, but it was really interesting listening to them evolve their story and the influence that that then has on me to tell my story better. And some of the questions from other people, because we're all in a similar sector and we've got, you know, the sort of underlying sort of at least vague knowledge of the sort of work that each other are doing. Some of the questions that were raised by my fellow people on the course, as well as the people running the course, were really interesting, and it did help me sort of refine how I storytell. We need to fundraise now, really. We need to get it sorted by the summer in order to carry on our clinical development and product development. We are at the stage now where we've just we have an ELISA test that we're developing. The product development is now frozen, so we're in the process of going through all of our validation and verification. We will embark on a clinical performance evaluation study towards the end of this year to look at the project, to collect prospective samples in clinical environment and review them. And next big step for us is to get CECA marking next summer or early summer next year. So that's the plan, and then obviously take it to market, world domination eventually.